Hello, YouTube family. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I'll be reading to you again from my In Touch devotional. And this devotional is When We Are Fearful. I'll be reading from my Bible, Isaiah 41, 8 through 20. But you, Israel, are my servant, Jacob, whom I've chosen, the descendants of Abraham, my friend. You, whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called from its farthest regions, and said to you, You are my servant. I have chosen you, and have not cast you away. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Behold, all those who were incensed against you shall be ashamed and disgraced. They shall be as nothing, and those who strive with you shall perish. You shall seek them and not find them. Those who contend with you, those who war against you, shall be as nothing, as a non-existent thing. For I, the Lord your God, will hold your right hand, saying to you, Fear not, I will help you. Fear not, you worm Jacob, you men of Israel. I will help you, says the Lord, and your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make you into a new threshing sledge with a sharp teeth. You shall thresh the mountains and beat them small, and make the hills like chaff. You shall winnow them, the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. You shall rejoice in the Lord, and glory in the Holy One of Israel. The poor and needy seek water, but there is none. Their tongues fail for thirst. I, the Lord, will hear them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. I will open rivers in desolate heights, and fountains in the midst of the valleys. I will make the wilderness a pool of water, and the dry land springs of water. I will plant in the wilderness the cedar and the acacia tree, the myrtle and the oil tree. I will set in the desert the cypress tree and the pine, and the box tree together. That they may see and know, and consider and understand together, that the hand of the Lord has done this, and the Holy One of Israel has created it. Amen. Okay, that's it for the Bible reading. Now the devotion. Throughout the Bible, God encourages us not to be afraid or anxious, because as His children, we have no basis for fear. Of course, there are reasons to be cautious about what we do and where we go, but living in a state of anxiety is uncalled for. We all have different fears. such as fear of criticism, illness, death, and poverty. These are universal worries, but they're symptoms of something deep inside that feeds our concerns. Some of the root causes are a basic sense of inadequacy. We might feel incompetent to tackle some challenges or tasks. The tendency to set unrealistic standards for ourselves. We can go through life trying to measure up to expectations that are self-imposed rather than ones set by God. An innate sense of unworthiness. We might feel we don't deserve God's goodness. In the midst of our fears and anxieties, we need to remember God's promise from Isaiah 41. Do not anxiously look about you, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Surely I will help you. Surely I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. It's important that we look to Him and not at our circumstances. Amen. That's it for the devotional. I would like to read to you from my other booklet, The Days of Praise. This is entitled In Time of Trouble. For in the time of trouble he shall hide me in his pavilion. In the secret of his tabernacle shall he hide me. He shall set me upon he shall set me up upon a rock. That's from Psalm 27:5. In this psalm of praise, David expresses his confidence in the Lord, even though the wicked, even mine enemies and my foes, came upon me to eat up my flesh. That's from verse 2. In spite of the danger, he looks to God for safety. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Verse 1. Why did God preserve David? The answer is at least twofold. First, David had a heart for God. One thing have I desired of the Lord, that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple. That's from verse 4. Thy face, Lord, will I seek. Verse 8. Teach me thy way, O Lord. From verse 11. The second reason is the nature of God himself. God, by his very nature, hates evil and extends grace toward his own. He is pictured here as a warrior conquering the evil enemies of David. His laws forbid their actions. His gospel robbed these evildoers of their grip. His final kingdom will be rid of them. Until God's justice, his gospel, and his purpose all fail, we can be sure that he will act. In our text, David is hidden in the Lord's pavilion. The word, which literally means a protective covering, was used for the tent of the commander-in-chief. Here, with the commander-in-chief, is the most fortified, guarded, and safe area of the battleground. If the pavilion falls, the battle is lost, and God has failed. Hidden in his pavilion, we are as safe as he. He sees to it that we are not frightened amid the din of battle, and we shall share in the ultimate victory. In this world, we have tumultuous war, and the next, unbroken peace. Assured of the outcome, we can wait on the Lord and be of good courage. Amen. That's it for the reading. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it meant something to you. And until I read to you again, God bless you all. Please like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye.